is looking good. No. Alright. Very nice. Alright, everybody, welcome to the stream. David Gerard, welcome. Just submitted a Kensington PB. Very nice. I'm gonna have to check that out later. Probably, if you don't mind, I'll probably do it on stream like I've done before. So, yeah, today is, it's time for something not too fun. You're fine with that already? Alright. Sounds good then. But first, we've got a little something called a box skip, which...
Right, Rita,
I don't know
get hold
how
of
much you guys specifically have seen on that, but it's basically the most difficult skip in the game, but it only saves 3 to 4 seconds, so why do we worry about it? Well, because of the tasks. We need to figure that out so that I can save time on that. And it's also never been like Super Squonk did this in 2015, 2016, somewhere around that time. I can't remember for sure right now. Oops. There we go. Get a save there. And so essentially, the skip mitigates having to go around this box, whichever way you want to go. You don't have to do all that. Instead, hypothetically, well, not hypothetically, this is real. Also, welcome, Kiro. Skip my box, how dare you. So, yeah, the whole thing is just jump up here and then hopefully get up there. But it's not exactly that simple, because a lot of different jump heights will simply not work. Like even the highest won't work. We're trying to aim for a specific one that sort of clips into the box just slightly, and from everything that we've gathered, with enough momentum, like however much momentum we can gain from Rita's, well, pitiful momentum, like we're supposed to just barely clip into the box, and then once we clip in, that gives us a chance to become grounded once again, and then jump up to the smaller box, making the out of bounds skip faster, as well as if I ever make a no major skips task, jumping over here to the switch, because of course you can't really do that, unfortunately. It's a tad too far. Just a mild amount. Oops. Even with a very good jump here. Just let me see if I can get this. Yeah, we hit it, but we don't ever, we don't get there, unfortunately. So therefore, we go for this, because, well, I mean, it gives us enough height to just go out of bounds anyway. Because, of course, as y'all know, normally, we would just do that, but with box skip, we would save about 3 to 4 seconds. Not entirely sure how much again, but yeah, getting up here is a lot easier with that. Wait a minute. You know, I've never really tested going straight over here. Maybe I will do that from now on. Been working late, so you missed the last few streams? That's alright. Understandable. Yeah, it's... The blindfolded grind has been great, actually. A lot better than I thought it'd be. So, yeah, I figured I would take a break today and focus on one of the hardest and most infamous skips, box skip. It's a skip that was discovered by Super Squonk. It has never been, well, actually, never been properly on stream replicated, I should say. It's been replicated by 2 people, Floaty Point, and I don't remember what their current username is, but this person used to go by __los_, LOS. I'd have to check. But, yeah. So 3 people, and I'd like to be the 4th to get this. It's just, well, it's very difficult. Like, hard to, you know, just keep doing this. Like, it just really doesn't really get me anywhere. So, that's why we're using the power of Dolphin Memory Engine. We did get an article written about it, yes, we indeed did. That was probably the highlight of it, honestly. Now we're famous. But, anyway, so... let's see, what was I gonna... Oh, yeah. I was gonna open up Dolphin Memory Engine, and this is the main way that we're going to be doing most of what we are accomplishing today. Let's see if I can fit that on my screen well enough, not hogging up too much space. Yep, seems good. And yeah, so Dolphin Memory Engine will allow us to do some certain things, some very epic thingies. Just gotta navigate to what I need to here. There we go. Then go to Rita, and yeah, so engine my dolphin in memory, so true. So with this, I have this in the Discord, but we can modify our health. If you look to the top left, boom, we have 10 HP now. And now 7 of that. And we can just modify stuff like that basically any way we want. So yeah, it's basically what we're going to be doing. We're going to be modifying our facing angles, our position coordinates and stuff. So Stuff like that. Just kind of like, in doing the falling like I did right there, we can kind of make sure that we're absolutely like in the center of this, because otherwise we just slide off, and sliding off ain't good. See, so right there, I like to have as much height on this as possible. Keep sliding. I know there's a very specific spot on here that I can hit that'll allow me to kind of... Let's see, I wanted to... Yeah, just like get the perfect angle here. Okay. I'm gonna save that state so I can just barely adjust from there. Fell forward a bit. So if I, let's see, modify my... I modify my X value. Oh, that'll send me to the right, okay. So if I do that, I'll be like that, which I don't want. I mean, I like this angle now, but... No, I ended up messing it up. Alright. Let's see, so... Yeah, it's basically the premise of this, is literally just line this up, figure out what lineups work and what don't, and kind of just narrow it down from there until I get it. Because, I mean, I also want to figure out a setup for this as well. You know, so it would be indeed epic. So I wanted to just kind of keep doing this for a while. There we go. Let's see if I can mute Discord here. Guess I'll just go in the volume mixer. Alright, whatever, anyway. Alright, so back to what I was doing. So now we have a position where if I jump, or just fall from any height, let me test that real quick. Shout out volume mixer, true. For realsies. Okay, so this is a good spot. I'm going to save this as state 2. State 1 is the default state in the room. And then from there, it's like if I move at all, like I move straight along this, right? Preferably without doing all that. Like, I know volume mixer got me. So true. But yeah, so this is the height we're looking for is 18.740627. And no matter how I move on here, it still has not changed. Well, now it's changed, but stay. And it's kind of crazy that just like, it feels like depending on how you jump on this, it just like gives you a very like, you kind of like have to jump on this to make sure you're in the right spot. But yeah, I do have the same height again, 18.74700627. That's a number you'll want to remember. You can make a song out of it if you want. But we also need the correct angle, so let's see, and then I can... Let's see, I do want to try, first of all, just going frame by frame here. Now, something you guys should notice is that there should be, like, you can look at the side of the box or anything else, because there's not going to be anything specific that's going on with Rita. But what we need to see is for the box, or just like, it's called a box jiggle. So basically, we need to see if there's any sort of movement forward with the camera, and you can tell because there's a bit of a jiggle where you kind of see like it going just slightly forward, and you'll notice that if you look like at the side of the box, which unfortunately did not happen. Box jiggle is a new one. True. Well, yeah, it wasn't a term I came up with, but it's basically... God. Anyway, so... yeah, basically... like, it's a sign that Rita is just very slightly clipping in, but not enough to actually get the box skip. And so... that's what I had to figure out here, is how to properly do that. But unfortunately, it's a bit of an odd one. Let's see, I'm pretty sure... yeah, that's... like, it kind of has to be while she's rising from her second jump. So, yeah, unfortunately it's going to be quite difficult, but that is what we sign up for as flushers. We're just used to it. I was thinking of having like some sort of movement to like get us in a spot where like we can kind of just like Like, there's stuff like this where we're just kind of slowly inching our way forward, and then, you know, just like eventually be able to just hold forward and then hold a specific angle, or whatever. Like, the jiggle box and Amazon packaging. Yeah. I mean, I guess for fragile stuff you could put, I don't know. I'm not an expert on packaging, so I couldn't tell you. But yeah, kind of the end goal for this too is to kind of like have a way to sort of, like, because I want to recreate this live and not just for tasks. Like, I want to actually do this movement myself and have a way to recreate it. Though if I just recreate it, I'm not going to be mad because you know, I've put plenty of time into it already. So right now we're like basically right on with the box. Like, there's no sideways movement. Yeah, true. But you know, it's just like, you know, those other three, they got it, you know, with manual inputs. Maybe they did have to like set it up with, you know, specific stuff, but you know, they still had to like, they still did the inputs live. They weren't doing like frame by frame, and that's my goal. Hello, Price, welcome. You just walked in on probably the most boring stream ever, because it's literally just me jumping in this box for a couple hours. But it leaves me open to chat, which is nice. Bro, it's true. And the thing is, I wanted to in the trenches. Yeah, it's like, I don't really know how I'm gonna set it up is the thing, because like in this room, there's like a few ways to set yourself up. Like, for example, we could do something like this, and then, you know, I don't know. But that's just like, that's an idea that I have for getting this, like, live. But of course I do want to consider maybe a memory. Oh. You know, you're... True, yeah. Hello Kitty Roller Rescue will be very integral for this. Very, very true. But also, like, I don't know, I'm also very open to alternatives for this, because, like, if we found a way to just, like, you know, from here, just, like, jump, and then, you know, jump to, like, the corner and then clip up or something, that would also be epic, but I don't see that happening. Another theory that I had was just, like, maybe finding a random seam on this wall, but I also don't see that happening. Like, you know, there's not much jank when it comes to walls in this game. Like, the only jank is that they're just missing. Really? Yep, I've seen that. Yeah, the freaking stop and swap shenanigans, that's absolutely nuts. Like, that's crazy. Like, genuinely, I am very fascinated with Ace. Like, that whole concept is actually just nuts. I mean, I'm not much of a code guy at all, but I see people talking about code, I'm just like, you know, it's kind of like math. It's fun to like watch people, you know, just talk about all these concepts and stuff, but it sucks to actually do it. Why did I just get my glasses? Clean that off real quick. I don't know if that's been there or what. Anyway. But, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we just have to plead with the demons in our consoles. Just let us have it. You know, it's kind of, you know, before Floaty Point and Los did it, I was very convinced it had to do with something with like PAL's frame system. Just how it's 25 frames per second, how it could possibly lead to like a clip in. But seeing that I think Los did it on PS2 and then Floaty Point did it on GameCube Dolphin regular. Like I don't know. I really don't know what to say. Like, it really is something. Tell you what. The one thing though is I really just kind of like, you know, I'm not opposed to getting it once, but like having to do it again for the task is just, you know, I don't know. It just sucks that it's just barely out of reach too. Like, I mean, I'm happy for it, you know, the way it is, simply because, you know, the way it's all occurred, you know. I will not complain about that. But also, like, kind of wish it was just kind of easy sometimes. But every game has that one, you know, thing. Whether it be big or small, it's just like super difficult. Also, I need to get rid of that info thing for now. I mean, just fill. No, I mean, well, I'll fill it in with something else. Kind of forgot about that. Just kind of used to it being right there. Save that notepad so I don't lose that. Don't need to do that. Nice. Anyway, so yeah, back to this. Oh, those so basically with those like ace skips, it's really a lot about just like overflowing RAM, and then like this is like the basic, like most bare bones way to explain it. Like, you just have to find a way to overload the RAM, and then there's like like, there's a lot of ways to do that, just, like, make a bunch of objects, or just, like, I mean, there's a lot of ways to do it. Just, like, find ways to make it strenuous on the game, and then it kind of just folds in on itself unless you do what you want. Like, it's very odd the way that it works, but that's basically the gist of it, is just kind of just blasting it until it does what you want. And like, sometimes that's like writing to, I mean, honestly, most of the time it's like things that would just cause regular crashes, but it's kind of just like reining the game in and telling it to do stuff like right before it does crash, or like in an unstable state. So, like, it's, you know, again, a bit more complicated than how I'm explaining it, but that's basically the gist of it. How to reverse engineer it? Yeah. I don't know either. That's beyond my scope, I'll tell you what. All I know is, you know, like, the most I've ever worked with coding is like in high school, making like little games and stuff. Like, and as far as this game, like the whole memory engine thing, that's literally just RAM searches, so I wasn't doing like anything big there. Like, Kiro was the one that really started that, and, you know, actually did the work to like find and figure out all that stuff, and then I kind of just pieced together the rest. So it really was his work. And then there was somebody, I think it was, I don't remember who it was, but they like were able to like export this room, and I don't remember how they did it, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's why I always say we always have, like, everybody plays a role in the community. I'm the fast guy for the most part, and everybody else, you know, plays a big role. I just kind of am the workhorse for executing skips that people find, though I do, of course, sometimes find my own skips. And I guess I'm also the hype generator, because, yeah. But anyway, who's the Family Guy? I don't know who would be the Family Guy, Kiro. That one's up for debate. I'll have to figure that one out. But let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Maybe I tried this one. I haven't tried a slight to the right yet. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, you know, like, this, like, game really is like an actual gem. You know, I do not know where I would be without it. simply because, like, yeah, I have Smash, like, I'm, you know, pretty damn good at that game, but, you know, having something to be, like, best in the world at, like, sure, you know, it's not, like, a big, you know, like, important thing to be the best at, you know, a niche game, but, I don't know, it is fun to, like, hey, I'm the best in the world at this, like, one very specific thing, and it's really funny to, like, see people's reaction to it simply because it's like, that's absurd, and why would you put thousands of hours into it? Not big yet, that's true. That is very true. You know, this is kind of a pipe dream, but I do eventually want to see if I can, like, I'd like to acquire the rights to Flushed Away and then, like, lead a team to make, basically an overhaul remake of this game. Since having the rights, I would basically have all sorts of, you know, liberties with, you know, creative and stuff. You'd be surprised. You know, I mean, first of all, it is pretty recent, and it is, you know, like, something that's decently well known. Like, you know, people talk about the movie, and they're just like, you know, like, I mean, it's mostly about, like, certain guys look like Roddy or whatever. That's, like, the main, that's the main thing. But, well, public domain will be, like, that's a long time from now. Especially, you know, 2006, that's decently recent. So you know, I don't know. But I'm also broke, and I have no way to... True. I'll just be like 200 years old or some shit. Man, I don't know about living that long, but if I can do it decently comfortable, then fine. I'll do it. Real. Anime protagonist my way through life. Simply just not die. But yeah, and like, even after I get the rights, I also, you know, for what I wanted to do with it, I mean, I have the, like, well, the one thing I am, well, I guess, was working on for a while was, Flushed Away Platform Fighter, which I do think would be a really fun idea. Like, I don't care how many people play it, I just think it would be funny. And also, I'm just in love with platform fighters. Like, that's just... That was my thing before Flushed Away. But, unfortunately, it's very, very difficult to be the best in a platform fighter. Nor is it, like, you know... It's a lot more saturated than this, so... I'll take this market. I already have a big market share of this game, so I'll take it. That's another thing too, just like, people don't realize, like, when they go into like content creation and stuff, they're just like, oh, I want to be like, you know, the next Mr. Beast or whatever. Or maybe they want to be, I don't know, a really, like, bad prank YouTuber or something, I don't know. Just whatever kids decide to do. And, like, dude, that's everybody. Like, Like, there's so many kids nowadays that'll just be like, oh, I want to be a content creator when I, grow up, or just like, they aspire to be one of those early Razor prodigies. And it's like so difficult because, well, a billion, fillion, squillion other people are wanting to do that too. And it's just, like, it'd be nice to get money for my YouTube channel. That'd be epic. I love that. But unfortunately, it's like, I mean, I'm sure I could, it's, just difficult. Like, I think the whole blindfolded thing will help me quite a bit with that. Just like, oh, cool guy does this thing. The real dream. Just become Roddy St. James and live his life. So real. Maybe. Perhaps one day. I do not want to be there. But yeah, like... I mean, that would honestly be an experience to, like, have someone cast, like, this big-ass porcelain toilet just for this one thing. I'm pretty sure somebody's done that before, though. Maybe not, but, like... Well, I guess that's literally a theme park thing. Like, there's, that bowl that you slowly go down, and it's literally just that, so... Yeah. Yeah, I crawl around the sewers, too. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know how excited I would be to do that. I mean, if I have a suit on, and it's not necessarily like a used sewer, and to jump at boxes, yeah. If I find a box in the sewers in real life, I will see about doing box skip in real life. I don't know, just like in an abandoned, like, ghost town or something. I don't know. Maybe. Only thing is that all costs money. I have zero of that. I'm gonna be spending most of it this weekend just going to a tournament. Well, actually, two of them. One's weekly, and then on Saturday there's a charity event that happens once per year. Super Smash for suicide prevention. That's what I'm gonna be going to in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Have I hit this at all? I've gotten, like, the wiggle, or the box jiggle, whatever you want to call it. I've gotten it enough, like, close enough. Oh, thank you, yeah. There's not as many people that are predicted to come this time because of some issues with, like, scheduling with other tournaments and stuff. So we had some of our player base from Colorado taken away, but that does mean I have a higher chance of winning prize money in one of the side brackets, which I've done before. In fact, 2 years ago, when the first one happened, I won like 2 of the 4 brackets, which, I mean, it wasn't much money, granted, but it's still money. I will take that literally to the bank. Maybe just keep it in my wallet, I don't know. That is, yeah. Literally 3 people. Super Squonk, Floaty Point, and Los. With 3 underscores, I'm not gonna say because that's too much for one name. But anyway, yeah, being the 4th person would be nice, but unfortunately, that means actually getting it, which is a 1 in a 10 billion squillion chance, I guess. Because I could do this for another 10 hours and probably still not get it. Which is probably why I'm only going to do a couple hours today. Which, I mean... I don't know. Like... I don't really care too much about recreating it. Like, having a consistent way to recreate it. Don't just the special characters. Yeah, but underscore is harder to say than asterisk, so... And there's 3 of them. There's only 1 asterisk. Q. He then decides to spite me by adding 12 asterisks to his name. 1 for each letter in the word asterisk. Oh man. But yeah, you know, I've looked at a lot of the other, you know, that footnote, and that footnote is every special character. So Snackins, there's a channel called Box Skip Bounty, and it's under the console category of channels. I mean, there's a lot to sift through, but if you just like in like the Discord search, if you're on mobile, it's gonna be a bit more difficult because Discord mobile search sucks. But if you're on literally anything else, yeah. There's a couple videos. There's the original by Super Squonk, and then the other 2 made their own videos. If you just do has video, should be able to find them. If you do need help with any of that, let me know, because I kind of hate the Discord search system, I'm not gonna lie. Like, sure, it's good for, like, certain things, but, like... Is it not pinned? I don't remember the pins, honestly. I have not looked at that channel in a long time. Everything that was kind of spewing earlier was just off memory. I just, you know... Like, I know of... Like, a lot of the specific things you have to do and what's going on and everything with the skip, but also because I spent an ungodly amount of time doing it. But yeah, just I don't know. Yeah, I would probably open the bounty up again, except for the fact I have $0. I already said that before, but what's my personal identification number? 6969. Got him. Oh wait, that was it. I had the box jiggle there. I need to check that real quick. I was facing slightly that way. Funny numbers. God. Anyway, so you gotta bring that back up. Oh yeah, true, we gotta look at that again now. And need to correct my height. It's not updating as fast as I want it to. It's not updating as fast as I want it to. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Nelson needs your help to get over this box. He needs your credit card number, expiration date, and those 3 wacky numbers on the back so we can save those 3 seconds. Disclaimer, not actually doing that. I would not scam anybody. Because doing bad things would put my flushed away career in jeopardy, and I value that more than money. Or the other weird things that people do with power that I won't mention because it's messed up. Second disclaimer, I am actually doing that. Evil Millicent bystander be like. Want to get on this thing, please? Please? Thank you. I have the magic number, so I shouldn't slide here. Yes, that's very good. I'd get to go on Jeopardy. Maybe. Alright, so from this position, I'm going to let's see. Maybe I do want to make this slightly, like, if I were to just slightly tweak my facing angle here. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let's see. So my sign facing angle, I think, is the one that I need to change. And that does what? Okay, it's not the one I need to... First of all, I need to expand that. There we go. Because I am an until I respawn. Let's try that. That's not correct. I will not be doing this blind. I tell you what. The day that I do this blind will be the day that hell freezes over. My god. That... There are some things I could never... I mean, I know you're joking, but if I actually committed to that, my god. That would be... I mean, I suppose I could just get a save state and do the same thing and get lucky. But I am also not doing that. The day of the Iron Amphibian Dawn. Real. Let's see. So I want to set my angle like that, maybe? Yeah, this will work. Save state 2. And then just to test, I do indeed have that. And I shouldn't need to mess with that again, so I will put that away. Remember our height, our magic height is 18.7470627. Our favorite number of the day. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to test a couple things. So frame by frame, I'm going to test buffer double jump for our fabled little thingy, our fabled little box jiggle, and then if I don't get it, then we move on to doing earliest buffer double or non-buffer double jump, or as we like to call it, epic double jump. I think I'll do up to 4 walking frames. Watching the side of it here, and there was no weird movement, so we move on. And now, so the earliest frame that you can go is this one, I believe. No, that's not correct. It's this one. You can tell because there's a little bit of a, like, I mean, when we're stopped on like that, we, cartridge tilt plus Korean solar flare. Maybe. Perhaps. Though I don't know about that one. Let's see. So, let's see, I'm gonna go back to this one. And then see, we're looking for 1, 2, 3. And then this is the frame that we like. The A input will register this frame, which is the first like non-buffer, like the first actual frame that can be done. And then there was no camera shift at all there. So we do another 2. Now 3 walking frames. 4 walking frames. I was actually only a bit late there, but now I know that that other one won't work later, so it does still get one down. Oops, did that wrong. 2, 3, and then do that. No jiggle whatsoever. I did get one before I started doing the frame by frame again, so that's why I'm doing that in the first place, but the thing is, though, we also then have to figure out, like, we can get the jiggle, but then, like, how do we narrow it down from there? That's also another thing that's, like, I don't really know what exactly causes box skip. We just know that a certain thingy, a certain angle and a certain jump height clips you into the box just enough that you can jump on it. So, and yeah. Oh man. Couldn't tell you what or how, but sure does something. That's all I know. So now, I gotta move that real quick. Let's see. That real quick. One bad thing about using my phone as a camera is that if I ever get a notification, it's difficult to deal with it. Alright, anyway, so let's see. So what I'm gonna do now is, let's see, I have to wait a frame. Okay, so we wait until the first frame that we can see the back of Rita's hands. No jiggle. Phone gang. Did you use Droid Cam as well? That's what I'm using. Or are you a iPhone user? Hell yeah. That's how we do it. They do have Droid Cam for iOS? That's weird, considering it is, Droid Cam, but I guess it's a bonus. It's weird, though. At that point, they should probably rebrand. Maybe. That is my expert, not exactly expert, probably expert, not really expert opinion. I already tested this one, but oh well. Alright, so now we wait 3 frames. Yeah. So this one, and then this one. No jiggling of any sort. Oh, if you had to pay, I would hope not, because on Android it's free. I have never purchased a mobile app in my life, and I hope I never have to. Because, yeah, I mean, I'm simply a cheapskate at heart, but Oops. There we go. No jiggling of any sort. And 2. No jiggling again. And now for this one. Well, at this point, I don't expect anything else to do that, so I'm gonna kind of just jump at it again. Just kind of randomly jump at it, see what happens. Though I am a bit bored, so I will be doing a small amount of messing around and not doing what I should be doing. Oh yeah, that's right. I want to implement that instead. I missed the attack jump. Oops. I missed the attack jump again. Donate a 4K cam if it stays trained on the cat. Maybe, if I can get him to stay in one spot for more than 2 seconds. I missed the attack jump again. Oops. He'll donate a trained cat. True. Oh. I'm trying to go to this bottom layer here without... There we go. I can whack him to death. L plus ratio, got him. But yeah, anyway, you can go down here. There's just one guy down here and you can't really... Well, is there a way to get back up? No, I don't think so. Yeah, because it's... Okay, literally all of this is not even solid, okay. Fair enough, I guess. Be epic if it was. I guess that's why I put the death barriers down there, down here. Oh well. Right, anyway. Getting too sidetracked because jumping in this box is boring. Shocker. I mean, if I get... Oh yeah, I had a little bit of a... I had a little bit of a jiggle there. I had a little bit of a jiggle there. It's like a very specific rubbing angle. That just kind of works. Actually, I do want to look at that real quick. I'm gonna look at it. I think it was, let's see. I think it was floaty points that had the actual, like, had the straight on angle. And I would like to look at that because, yeah. So I have the bounty information, which I don't care about. Oh no, search for it further here. Wait a minute. I have Discord open on this. I'm just doing that. It has a actual functioning keyboard too, so probably should consider that. Okay, so what was Los's? Yeah, Los did end up getting it. Excuse me. But he didn't have a straight on angle. So okay, yeah, so I think, because actually I'll just have these displayed here. So let me switch this real quick. Then I'll just open that and okay, so this up here, I'm gonna make sure that this is actually displaying because I don't. Okay, so yeah, this is Los's. He does the same thing that Squonk does with this, just doesn't really adjust the camera or anything, just kind of goes for it. And I'm jealous because I don't know, he just goes for it. I'm just like, what? That's genuinely insane. Just kind of does it hog wild. And then here, Floaty Point has. So notice that he's like lined up, like there's, it says like a small amount of clipping there. I don't know if you can really see that or not. There's a tiny bit of clipping there. And unfortunately the camera is a little bit too far down there to really show that great, but yeah, he gets the walk, and the walk is what you're looking for there. To be in a grounded state, you don't even have to get the jump itself, but to have, like, just to have that jump occur is enough for that, which is what I'd like to do here. My God, is it difficult. Oh yeah, I guess I should also show Super Squonks as well. Probably. See if I can get the original video here. Yes. That's okay. It'd be great if this would just work. Can I please? Alright, thank you. It's not the best quality, but this was... Geez, I don't even remember how long ago this was. Okay, just like... just does it. And then from that day forward, it took like 5 to 6 years for someone to do it again. I don't remember when that was created. I'll have to look that up later. But, yeah. Oh yeah. Lois was not TAS. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was muted, but yeah. Well, I guess it was muted for me. No skip! And then it proceeds to become the most insane thing ever. Oh, man. Favorite time. Man, this is brain rot for me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I mean, just jumping in a box, but like, my god. Well, actually, it's wood. What's that camera thing I just had there? Or was that just from the way I landed there? Giggle boxes are made of bricks. Brutal. Guess you could say it doesn't fold. That's how it gets the jiggle. How? Just poorly assembled. Yeah, I want my glass Tupperware stored on a brick box. Please, Rita, just get up there magically. I probably should be doing this with strictly a setup only. Well, I'll probably just do, because if I don't, it's gonna bite me in the ass, because I won't have like a straight up setup for it. I'd like to get a straight on one, because that's what Floaty Point had initially. Okay. Ow. Go a little bit to the left. Yeah, that'll do. Come on. Okay, I'm just gonna try to reset this up. And don't fall. Falling would be not fun. Please? Please? Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh. I tell you what. I messed the facing angle again here. Maybe that'll be fine. And then I do a little bit of this, and hold forward. Now I'm a little bit too far to the right. Try that, question mark? No. Is there any angle that does work here? Is this just like one of them walls that just doesn't let you walk straight on it? So my facing angle is 0.087. Negative 0.087. So that's what I will adjust it to right now. Then, alright, whatever. That's be decent enough for this. I should also take note of my other stuff here. See, that's the thing too, is like you have to put so much time into it. Just like you have to write down the coordinates of where you are exactly, and then you have to. I'd love to just get it. Oh my god. But I need the coordinates if I'm ever gonna do this with, you know, tasks. Because, yeah. Let's put me asleep, man. Oops. Got that being clicked on. Oops. Check my height again here. cool. When I'm at this height, I know that I for sure just can sit there without it, you know, having me fall off. And I need to make this what? Let me try that. That is entirely incorrect. That instead, nope. That would be not correct. Oh wait a minute, changing the wrong one, that's why. There we go, okay. So let's save that. I mean, that's virtually... Yeah, I would love to use my imagination to find another way to do this. Oh. So to tell you what, I'd rather not jump at this box for 10 years. Even though that's exactly what's going to be happening. Alright, so I'm going to try the same thing again that I did before. Couldn't afford you a present this year, so I got you this box. So real for that one. Alright, so I do this buffered, nothing, and then one walking frame, buffered, nothing, two walking frames, buffered, nothing, three walking frames, buffered, nothing, four walking frames, buffered, nothing. Unfortunate. So let's try with epic double jump. Whoops, did the wrong frame there. Or it's like once it gets into this, and then 1, 2, 3, and then this is the one that you hit A for. Just for reference for any tassers. Now one frame, epic double jump. What was Master Hero Soccer guy thinking putting this game or this stage in Smash? No, I'm still screwing around. Yeah, you're all good, Snackins. We have not done much of anything. You haven't missed much. I was just messing with like the angle for what I wanted to do, and that's about it. We're currently going frame by frame because I do need to like write down everything I needed to, which I still haven't done and I should be doing. So I return this. So yeah, so I needed to write down beta cosine facing angle minus 0.089180477. Rita sine facing angle minus 0.996015,489. And then go down here to do that. Rita x minus 45.4151878. Beta y 18.7470627. That's our magic number. Beta z 77.8044815. And I'm going to copy that in the Discord right now, and I'm just going to write that down. And then, why is that doing that? Did not ask for spell check. Get out of here. All right. And then, I think that's about it. Yeah, okay, yeah. So that's all I need. I just need the two facing angles and then her coordinates. It's just a pain to write all of them down, though. It really is. Let's see, so I was 2 walking frames, epic double jump. Then 3 walking frames, epic double jump. Nothing. 4 walking frames, epic double jump. Nothing. So now we wait a frame. 1, 2, 3, 4. Waiting for her to actually start falling. This is the frame where it becomes no longer the epic double jump. It's the first boring non-buffer double jump. Of course, I get a bunch of calls when I am busy. That's how it always seems to work out. I messed with the camera? No. Good. Very epic. It's probably a scam call anyway. Been getting a lot more of those lately, and it's kind of annoying. Especially when I've been expecting some important calls. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, I haven't done... Oh, whoops. I didn't even input the jump yet. So I gotta do this. Whoops. Gotta do this. Do that. Nothing. Wait a frame. Now do it. Nothing. Let's see. Now, there. Nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 is the maximum I'm going to do because I, you know, like for the amount of height that we're getting, I don't think it would, like, we want to kind of like shoot for being close to the top of the box, like, anyway, so I'm not going to go for any of those, like, lower frames or anything, because I will be covering that with jumps anyway, so it's not really an issue. Okay, so now I'm going to try waiting one more frames, or I guess a couple more frames from the epic double jump. So, second falling frame, nothing. One walking frame, and nothing there. 2 walking frames. Nothing. 3 walking frames. Nothing. 4 walking frames. Nothing. Alright. So I have that one. But unfortunately, I don't have much else going on there. Yeah. Alright, well. I know it was a shorter one, but I have reached the point of I'm burned out and want to not do this box skip crap anymore. So I will let's see, Gerard actually had submitted another Kensington run, so I'm going to do that real quick, watch that instead of this. Though on this screen I'm going to swap this to my, to my other screen. And then let me find it here. Yeah, do that. Let's see, console general, and then I just open that. Very nice. Alright. I'm gonna check something though. It's like something running in the background. Okay, I see what's up. Alright, well, whatever. Anyway. Let's see. Yeah, so just making sure that's displaying correctly. Whoops. Gotta flash my desktop background there. Okay, so yeah, that's the right thing. Oops. I don't know what I'm doing here. Anyway. So, let's see it. Let's see, I need to make sure that this is timed perfectly. Okay. So, this is the method I use. Just like, this is the frame that starts moving. So, it goes back 2 frames, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, that's at 21. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then 2 frames. Okay, I guess it is 21. So it's a second and 21 frames. We're going to, second and 21 frames, that's when it starts officially. And yeah, I've cleaned up the movement. Going tight around corners, that's good. Ooh, nice. It's like, didn't even go for the camera adjustment there either, just kind of went for it. Which, I mean, with the angle that you were holding there, it was going, yeah, it was a decently safe angle. And then adjusting there, so make sure you make it. Very nice. And then, a good line up here. And let's see, that would be yeah. Next time you stream Flushed Away, I will be there. I will 100% be there. Well, I mean, depending on what the day is, but... Ooh, new GameCube controller? Nice. Very nice. Kiro, I really think you should submit individual level runs. I really feel like that will help a lot. Because, like, for me, like, I was able to just really cut down everything here. Oh, he almost got the, there was this old strat I used to do before I just decided to stop hitting this blue propeller point entirely. Where, like, he gets the bottom there, but there is a way to, like, interrupt that animation so you're not stuck in it for as long. He just barely didn't. You don't have that grind set. Well, it's easier than grinding the full game. It is definitely easier. It, like... Honestly, at least just, like, putting something on the board is just nice. I don't know. That's how I feel personally. True, call him out. It still goes down here, understandable. Yeah, I do not blame anybody for not wanting to go through the hell that is the fast kitchen skip. You're right. Yeah, he is. And then ends. Oh, whoops. Nice save, though. Nice save. And then... Okay, does it normally. And he does similar to what I used to do. I mean, I would just immediately jump off. But yeah, that's kind of what I was used to do, is just like do that sort of movement. Back before kitchen skip, that was basically what I would do. Also, where's my... Oh. I didn't realize that nothing was loading here. Oops, didn't need that. Forgot that I... Oh, I did that for something else. Yeah, that's right. Whoops. Well, anyway. You lost the right to the O in your name? Got him. Alright, so... Oops, I am not on the right thing here. Okay, so he hits it. Okay. Is basically when 154 hits, so that's 154 on the dot. Well, actually, 1, 2, okay. So it's 2 frames, so it's 153.29. I assume this is, let's see, yeah, this is 30 frames per second. Yeah, so, what was I gonna say? So 153.29 minus 121. Well, that's minus a second, which is 152.29, and then, yeah, 152 and 8 frames, which 8 times 5/3, that is 0.266 repeating. Alright, so now I know what to put later. Very nice. Alrighty, well, I will have to remember to do that in a bit. Maybe just one more try. Alright, that's all I want. Anyway. So yeah, you know, something I did want to do now, since I figured out you could just not even worry about that other box, I want to practice this moment again. It's like going from here to... Very nice, okay. Imagine. Guess I should have tested it a long time ago. Just that movement specifically. Oh well. Like, things like that I can just wish I, you know, would just think of, but oh well. Sometimes with skips like those, I kind of just get tunnel visioned on one thing. There's a couple frames off on that. I was way early on that. I was like 3 frames before I touched the ground there. There we go. Alright, anyway. So, yeah, that's about all I really want to do today. Yeah, because, like, I mean, first of all, I gotta save my energy for this weekend, but also, what was I gonna say? I also really wanted to just, like, I don't know, just see what I could do with box skip. Maybe just get it first try and then everything be easy. But I don't know. Anyway, that will be all for me because I'm kind of just tired of box skip already. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Wish me luck for this weekend, and yeah. I will, I'm not sure when I will stream next. I might just go to my normal schedule. I mean, it depends what my schedule is. Also, thank you, Kiro. But, yeah, I'm not sure. I'll think about it, though. It may be Tuesday, Friday type deal. That's what I'll project. I'll have something up by Sunday, though, depending on how I feel. A community post, so yeah. Anyway, I shall see y'all later, and we will tackle a good deed next week, so yeah. Fun times.